Yo, it's your boy Trench News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to the real Mod Squad, man. If you ain't following my mods, follow their ads at the end of the video. Remember, if you got anything extra, man, food, hygiene, clothes, whatever you got, man, bag it up, take it outside. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless, man. I don't care how much money you got, you could lose all that shit, man, and be broke, man. Somebody could steal it and you broke. Somebody could rob you for it and you broke. And you homeless. You can't pay the rent now, none of that. So just remember that, man. I got two stories going on today. First of all, I want to say condolences to everyone who lost their lives, man, who losing their lives to senseless violence and everything, man. You had 3 mass shootings, man, within 3 days, man. You had 2 out west, and then you had 1 on 70-something in Murrell, 71st and Murrell. Just want to bring that to everybody's attention, man. I got 3 stories, actually. I want to start off with the 051 Melly situation, man. 051 Melly, man. Can't get right situation, man. It was blamed on Melly, man. It was put on Melly and everything, man. And people were saying that Melly supposed to kill Can't Get Right. And Melly supposed to shot up 0078 crib and everything, man. Hey, look, man, as I'm doing my homework, I'm convinced, man, that it was a plant that was going off. Oh, man, he did something to Raheem. He did something to Doug and them cousins. Doug wasn't trying to hear that shit. You hear me? But it was a plant saying that. Like, bro, ooh, he did that to your cousin. So an incident happened where something happened to 0078 crib, and who they blame for? Without no evidence, Melly. Without no evidence, Melly. You hear me? Just saying, man, unless you got proof and cameras, bro, or something like that, your crib get shot up, you been doing a lot of shit. Niggas, everybody know where you live at. You just can't say it's him, man, if you ain't got no proof. Then, with the shooting of Can't Get Right, the killing, Melly was at, like I said, man, he was at a fucking gender reveal, bro. The cameras don't lie, the pictures don't lie, the dates on the camera don't lie, the time don't lie. The time that I was locked up, I was arrested. Why it's Can't Get Right? I was on the deck with Can't Get Right uncle. So for them to hide the timestamps, like, they wrong, bro. And then I look at the video, I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, everybody bogus, bro. Like, we bogus. Then that make me think that him being dead, like, just say what if Melly didn't do that to 0078 crib, or he never did nothing to Can't Get Right. He ain't do it to Can't Get Right to come out. He got killed over some bullshit. Everybody else lost their lives behind this shit, I just thinking about it, man, because I was one of the ones reporting on the stories and shit like that. And I know his sister, condolences to his sister and them and shit like that. But, man, this shit wrong. Then I want to get into FBG Wooski, man. FBG Wooski, nobody was arrested for FBG Wooski shooting at the funeral, which was Dusky the man at his funeral, because they labeled it as mutual combat, bro. Mutual combat. We seen this before out west. They let off 100 shots out west, 2 crowds. They ain't lock up nobody, man. Mutual combat. I don't know if y'all remember when a motorcycle club, it was a whole bunch of people died, bro. They damn all them beat they shit. Damn, they all them beat they couldn't put it on nobody. And that's the situation with Wooski thing. Now we seen Butter go on Truth Teller and say that Wooski got shot in the head by one of his own guys. And it sound like Wooski know, and I know Butter lie all the time. I already know y'all ain't got to get in my comments and say, but he lying, He tell the truth on some of the shit that he's saying, you know what I'm talking about. But you could tell when he get the capping, that's all I'm saying. But I believe it. I believe it. And more than one person that told me that, who was at Dusky funeral, that ain't no op shoot Wooski, man. He got accidentally shot by somebody blowing sideways. You know what I'm saying? They hit off the wall and hit him in his head, bro. He ain't get shot in the head. They hit off the wall. So, yeah, they labeled it as mutual combat. Kim Fox known for that. You know what I'm saying? Crook County known for that. So, yeah, that's what happened, man. That's why nobody is being arrested. They labeled it as mutual combat. And that's when 2 people groups are shooting at each other and they don't know who did it. So they just labeled it as, we can't lock up just one side and then not lock up them. We don't know who it happened. And the third thing is Bandman Cavo, man. Bandman Cavo, is going viral. About his son, Kivion. His son was out in the streets and everything like that. And a lot of people is on the internet and they own it. They judging, they bashing, they doing which, it don't make no sense if you a millionaire and your son out. I get that. You should have took your son away. If you knew your son, his mama was kicking him out, and he tried to call you, and first of all, he couldn't get in touch with you. You know what I'm saying? But through social media and all that shit, I'm pretty sure if her son was trying to get in touch with him, he got any social media, he was trying to get in touch with his dad, that shit gonna come out through people who got his phone and his social medias and shit like that. It's gonna come out. But like I said, Bandman Cavo, I know he hurt right now, even though he wasn't in his son's life. He got to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? And the guys who his son was begging for the work and shit like that. Man, I know you got to put something out there, man, but everything ain't for everything, man. You could have inboxed Bandman and told him that shit, But sometimes you got to come to the public to bring a person out, to make them respond to it. I don't know the situation, like I said, and I ain't gonna play like I know his situation, but I do know, as a youth, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You don't think that, your mom and them, your parents and them gonna split. You don't never think that you just growing up as a kid and your mom and your dad there, and then one day they gone. That's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? But, both parents should be involved by them having you. I stand with that. They should be involved if they can. Now, some situations where kids saying F they daddy and, you know what I'm saying, it's just me and my mama. I heard a lot of people say that. I heard Big Wani say that. Big Wani but he be hot. Big Wani was like, shit, my daddy tried to tell me to get off the internet. I told him, where the fuck you been at? Hey, at least his daddy tried to tell him to get off the internet. You hear me? At least his daddy tried to tell him to get off the internet with guns or incriminating yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's how some people think. Some people think like that. We don't know the whole situation, but it'll come out eventually. And, but I want to say condolences to his mom, and his mom kept kicking him out. I know she feel bad. That's why I'm not even saying nothing about the mom, because I know she feel bad than a motherfucker. She was kicking him out, especially if you kicked him out that morning or that night and he ain't been home and you ain't seen him in a week or two, and now he just dead, man. It's all bad, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I'll be going live in a minute, man. I'll be going live. Hey, shout out to the Mod Squad, man. Shout out Fair Play 222. Shout out the Do's and Don'ts Fair Play. Shout out to Street Code, Big Dog J-Ski. Shout out to all my mods, man. May J. Shout out to all y'all, all my supporters, man. This is news. Oh, and if you want to sign a copy of my book, man, hit me up on IG at Swiper3837, man. I'm out.